What's up, guys? Ep.1 here. So we're actually going to start a new series. I thought it would be fun if we do a Let's Mod Minecraft series. I wanted to do it with Roblox and Lua, but since I'm already kind of starting and playing around with Minecraft, I'm like, you know what? And to be fair, I actually know a little less about Java. I really do. I know more about Lua, which is saying a lot because I don't really use Lua that much. I only use it for the Love 2D engine. But other than that, I don't use it. C++ I can use, JavaScript, Erlang even, COBOL, I know COBOL, but Python, of course, I know Python, but Java, I just, something about it. I even know I know more C#, which is pretty much the same thing as Java. They're both pretty boilerplate heavy, but I figured let's go for Minecraft. I bet we can make some really cool stuff, make some cool mods. I figured what a cool way to integrate some of the stuff that I know, some stuff that I don't know. You guys can learn, we can all learn together. So let's get this started. I know for a fact you start off Java like this, public class, the file name is main, and we use curly brackets. That's just like a derivative from C, because all of these languages really came from C. And we do public static void main. Luckily, my IDE already has PSVM set in there. So thank goodness for that. I don't have to type all of that out myself. Now I know if you want to get input, let's see, if I want input, I have to import a scanner. So I think that's import java.util. I don't think I need all of it. Scanner. .util scanner. Utils maybe? Utilities scanner? Java.utils. Oh, maybe it's capital. Scanner. Just kidding. How about scanner? Okay, there we go. Got it. Read but never used. So now we can actually get some sort of input. Now I think we have to initialize this with scanner. I do know a tiny bit. We call this whatever we want, but I'm just gonna call it. Yeah, SC is fine. I could call it scan. I'll just do SC. SC is fine. That'll be the actual sort of object that we can play around with. So we'll say scanner equals, and we'll go new scanner, and go with system.in. That part I had to look up because I was like, you know what? I'm not going to remember that. So system.in. I could remember that I had to import Java util scanner. It probably seems like I know more Java than I really do. I promise you, I don't. Not that it matters. It'd be better if I knew a bunch of Java. I really don't, though. But I have worked with it here and there a little bit. I have like a very small project that I've done with it. I mainly use JavaScript and Node and Express and Python, and that's kind of the thing. And C, some assembly maybe, but I don't use Java. I really don't. So it's just one of those things. So we'll go over here, and now if we wanted to get, let's say we want to get someone's name. That's easy peasy. Name, we are going to have a string name because this is a statically typed language. We'll put name, which means that we tell it the type. So like in Python, you could actually just go like this. You could just go, name equals, and it would just infer the type. It's like, hey man, name is a string, and we know that because we're about to use some quotations. But right now, we're going to go string is we have name. That's fine. We don't want to, we could have it be like, Joe if I wanted to, or I could put, psycho in there. Oh, if I could spell it right, that's embarrassing. Wow, I didn't even, PSY. There we go. There we go. Psycho. You would think I'd have that perfected by now. So anyway, we could do that if we wanted to, but I actually don't want to. We want to use the scanner so I can get kind of used to, it's almost like you're reading a file. In Python, you open a file, then you read the contents, every line it spits it out, then you close the file. But I think if you use like Fopen, I think it's like Fopen, you can actually just, it opens the file and it closes automatically. You don't have to personally close it. It's built into Python if you use that system. Very easy, very clean, very efficient. No reason not to, really. Just keeps your hands nice and safe. But with this, we have to close it ourselves, which is fine. That's totally fine. To be like if we were going to basically allocate a certain amount of data inside of, let's say like C++ or C, we would have to release it. We would have to let that stuff go. So right now we have string, a name. We're going to system.out. Oh, am I wrong? Print line, there we go. And we don't want to just say name. We're going to say enter your name, please, because we want names. After that, we need to do name. No. Oh no, I think it's name equals SC. No, I need to scan it. I need to scan the name. Is it just SC dot next line? Is that it? That can't be it. Because I'm not telling it to put it in the name then. Name equals SC. I'm really not sure about that. Let's see. System.out.println. Oopsie daisy. Let's go back. Let's do system.out.println. If I could type. System.out.println. All right, sweet. Now we can say your name is, and we are going to do plus and do name. Now I'm not entirely sure this is going to work. I feel like I may have missed something, some key piece here that I'm just not thinking about. And then sc.close. I know that much. Gotta close it. But we'll work it out together. So let's see here. We're gonna go javac main. Yep, that's not what I meant to do. I'm going to hit tab first. There we go. Javac main. Now we can do Java main. Hit tab. Enter name, please. Joe. Fantastic. We got it. So, okay. So I was right. So all we have to do is once we ask for the name, we're printing that out to the console here. I'll bring it up here. We're bringing that up to the console. We ask for the name. We see that here. That's basically just like in JavaScript, it's console.log. In Python, it's print. In Ruby, it's puts. In C, actually, you could use printf if you were going to like format it, but otherwise it's just puts. Easy peasy, right? And that's pretty easy. This right here reminds me of C++ a little bit, but instead of plus, you'd use basically angle brackets with name in the middle. So that's very familiar. I feel like maybe this won't be as hard as I thought to get into the groove of Java. Once you kind of know a few programming languages, honestly, they all sort of mesh together. I just know that this one has a lot of boiler, a lot of extra stuff you have to throw in there constantly. So it kind of, it is what it is. It's in an enterprise language. They love that stuff, man. And they move slow. Tech inside enterprise, oh man, it moves slow. I don't know why it's so slow, but they just move at turtle's pace. I think I just read something online. It was saying, hey, it would have taken the government like a year to move a button on the homepage. It took Elon's team like I don't know, a day or two. But that's probably because they just absolutely just blew through it, and I guarantee you something will break later on. But sometimes you just got to watch the world burn and move that button. It is what it is. So now we have that. We can actually have it doing the next. So we want to do like age. Let's do int, and we'll do age as well. Okay, so now we get age, and then we'll just do this. Actually, before we go over here, and before we even print that, we'll come right here. Go system.out.println. And now we're going to say, enter your age. There we go. And we'll come over here. There we go. Age equals SC dot. Oh, perfect. It tells me. Next int is what we want because we want an integer. And that should be it, I think. From there, we can say your name is name. And then we can actually add this on. We'll do plus, add a space here with the space, a literal space. And your age is, and then we'll add that right here. We'll add another plus and do age. Awesome. And that should do a new line automatically. I don't think I have to put that in. So pretty sweet. So now we have our own little program here. We are far ways away from actually modding Minecraft, but we're on the way. Tea break. This is that's good stuff. That's matcha. When we went to the store to get it, it was like an international store, and the guys, we went to go get that, and we heard about something natto. I would not suggest you eat that. Just as an American, there's a few things that I've tried in life that were riskier than a hamburger, and that was one of them. I regret that. That was weird. We just are not used to different textures like that. Kudos to you if you like it. I hear it's really good for you. But so is a lot of food that I don't eat. So, I got to get better about that. But, he puts his hand on the top of the bottle, and he's like, ceremonial grade, and he taps it. I'm like, what does that mean? Like, I don't know if I went to, like, bust into some sort of ceremony to take it. If that's how you pay. I'm like, what is, but he's like, yeah, ceremonial grade. I'm like, oh, Okay. Didn't understand what that meant until he charged me for it, and then I realized, it's just really expensive. That's what it is, dude. It's like $20 for this little container. I'm like, ceremonial grade? Just give me the cheap stuff, dude. Give me the mass-produced stuff. I don't care. But little matcha break, little tea time for you. Little tea time. This is stupid. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's try to run this once again. So remember, javac, main, tab to finish off the Java. It's the .java extension. You don't have to type it every time. You hit tab. There you go. Run it. Oh, sorry, compile it. Solid. Now we can run it. Do Java main. Enter name. We'll go Psycho Wolf 20. And age will be, well, we'll go like 198. There we go. Your name is Psycho 20 and your age is 198. All right, sweet. So we could actually come over here if we wanted to, do one more plus and just add that in with no plus in there, just for fun. Recompile it, rerun it, and we'll just do Joe. There we go. And we'll just do 86. There we go. So your name is Joe and your age is 86. Sweet. So I think maybe we'll stop there. I want to make sure that I take my time as I learn this and figure out exactly. It probably seems like I absolutely nailed. Like, did you even need to look? Yeah. Listen, man. It takes a while to get used to the syntax. I'm not used to how Java works. I'm guessing. I actually don't even know. I'm assuming Java doesn't use a header file system like C++ does or C. I'm guessing you can just import it like Python, maybe, or like a module type system. So I'm not, but I know this would be the main way in. This main page would be our main project page to get into it. But once we do this, once I get used to all of the syntax, what I can do with Java, then I can start working with the APIs for Minecraft, and we can start modding this thing. But I figured as I went back and refreshed and learned, you guys could hang out, we could have some fun, but also maybe you could learn a little bit about programming. Maybe you're interested in it. Maybe you want to mine or mod some of your own stuff. Now's your chance, man. Have some fun with it. But with that, we will end this video here so it doesn't get too long, and we'll see you guys in the next one.